Hey everyone, and welcome to VGA Podcast episode 38. It's Caleb and Alex back with you again. Welcome, Alex.
Yo, yo, yo.
Are you excited to talk about House of the Dragon today?
I am. I'm also excited to watch the finale tonight.
Yes, that'll be fun. It'll be fun talking about these two episodes and then going and watching that. So we're going to be reviewing episodes 6 and 7 to get ready for the finale, episode 8. So we'll be reviewing that, and then afterwards, I have a video game music trivia, and we'll also be playing Guessthe.game. And then after that, we'll just talk about whatever we've been watching or playing, or maybe try to come up with another show to watch or something if we have extra time. So we'll see.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Let's talk about House of the Dragon, Season 2, Episodes 6 and 7. So we'll go ahead and give our scores and talk about how we felt about the episodes overall, and then we'll give a spoiler warning before we get into spoilers. And the finale starts tonight, so we're getting ready for the finale with this review. So, Alex, you want to go ahead and give your score for episode 6?
Sure. So episode 6, for me, was probably the weakest episode of the season. I would give it was still good, of course, but I would give it a 6. It's been like over a week since I watched it, so I don't remember in detail. I just remember it kind of being the most average one that I've watched since then, or since this first season, or second season, excuse me. So yeah, I would give it a 6 out of 10. That's my rating for the episode 6.
Yeah, I have basically the exact same notes. I also gave it a 6. I definitely think this was the weakest episode of the season. Seems like they were rehashing things, like scenes felt like we've seen them before. And then there was something that happened that came completely out of nowhere, and I still don't know why it happened or what's going to come of it.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. There were definitely some interesting scenes and some intense scenes in this episode, so overall I still think it was above average. But there was also just some boring, confusing scenes, so a little mixed, a little weaker. So, yep.
Yeah, I agree. It's still great. It's not like it was a bad episode or anything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's just relative to the other episodes. I agree.
Definitely. And for episode 7, I'll go ahead and start on this one. I love this episode. Okay. Another great episode. Great acting sections. Some very intense scenes, and there was a character in this that was amazing that I feel like I had no hopes or expectations for, but I love that this character did what he did and how the scenes worked. It was great.
Yep.
A lot of good CGI, action, edge of the seat intensity. I'm hoping that this is setting up something crazy for the end of the season, and I'm hoping it's not like setting up for future seasons, but we'll see.
I know.
Overall, I gave this one a 9 because it was a great episode.
Yeah. Again, I 100% agree. I loved this episode. I gave it a 9. The action was great, like you said. There's one, particular one where it's almost shot like a one-shot kind of style. And I thought that was really interesting and kind of like terrifying at the same time. The acting was great, and I agree. I think I know what character you're talking about. And if so, I agree with you. And it ended on a high where I'm pumped for the finale. And I hope we get a satisfying finale, because I don't want to wait, let's be real, probably another 2 years again.
Yeah.
And not get a great finale. So yeah, 9 out of 10. I think it was a great setup for the finale.
Definitely. All right. Well, let's get into spoilers then. So, spoiler alert for House of the Dragon Season 2, Episodes 6 and 7.
You have to remind me, what exactly happened in Episode 6?
So 6, that was when they tried to, so Rhaenyra was trying to find new dragon riders, and she had that Kingsguard guy try, and
that's right.
That didn't go so well. I thought that scene was crazy. Like, It was really intense, him walking up to the dragon, and like it looked like he might be getting somewhere, and then all of a sudden the dragon just turns, and like the craziest scene of
Didn't he even say I did it?
yeah, he did, and I think that might have been what triggered the dragon or something. Um,
Mhm.
the craziest part of this episode, I think, was when the dragon burns everyone, and you can just see the dragon priests or whatever they are. They're like killing themselves so they don't die by the fire. Like
Yes.
that is
Yeah.
metal. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I know that was. You're bringing it back. I do remember that scene,
Yeah.
and to be honest, I expected it.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to work the first try, for sure.
Um,
And then some other scenes. So, Adam got picked by Sea Smoke. That was the end of the episode. So we have a new
oh,
Dragon
that's right.
Rider. I feel like that's pretty big. And I
How do you
definitely,
feel about that? It
uh,
was kind of random.
yeah, there were a few characters I was looking at that because they were talking about like Dragon Riders and stuff. There were some characters we were seeing and following that I was like, there's not really that much reason to follow them. I wonder if they're going to be Dragon Riders. And I kind of felt like him or his brother might be
Yeah.
one. And then some of the people in King's Landing, and obviously in episode 7, we kind of we figured out who it's going to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that makes sense. Sea Smoke, it kind of that was Rhaenyra's first husband's dragon, right? I think.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And I
so
mean, even the name in itself makes sense.
right, it makes sense to be. So it's
Like a sea
Corlys's.
dragon type.
Yeah, so Adam
Oh,
is Corlys's bastard. It seems like so that makes sense that it fits with his lineage.
yeah.
So that's pretty cool. And I thought Sea Smoke looked great. It definitely. I did
Mhm.
have a question about like, well, how did he know how to find him exactly? That was kind of random. But I think I saw some comments where it was saying that a Sea Smoke has been seen flying over like that area, and I think there was a scene where Adam saw Sea Smoke. So you could make an argument that Sea Smoke's been like scoping him out, maybe. But I don't know.
Yeah. I know Rhaenyra has said that sea smoke often goes out.
Yeah,
So she kind of even questioned like why now, kind of, or whatever. So yeah, I could see that where he's kind of been. Was he the one who saw sea smoke in an earlier episode,
I think
like just
so.
randomly?
I saw a comment saying that. I haven't gone back and checked, but I believe so.
I mean, there's been a few times where you see people randomly see a dragon, so I'm not sure. Maybe they did say that.
Yeah,
You're right. Curious. But I found that interesting. And again, it was a cool scene.
yeah, it was. There was like a jump scare where Adam looked like he got away, and then the dragon just comes out of nowhere. Somehow those dragons are sneaky, man. They can disappear and
I know
reappear.
for how big they are and loud.
Yeah.
Uh, so, what Damon stuff happened this episode again? Was this
Yeah. Let's see.
his storyline? I get confused between episodes because I have kind of like all kind of
Right. This
blends.
one, the main thing was him talking to Alice. He was like kind of freaking out. Things weren't going his way, and he talked to Alice, like trying to get some advice, and she basically told him, like, don't worry, in 3 days the winds will change. Which sounds like
That's right.
she's making a prediction, but in reality, she's just like, okay, I'm gonna go kill Grover Tully so that you can
Yeah,
take over. It's
yeah.
like
I thought it was like some like prophecy or something.
yeah.
Or killing someone to set stuff in motion.
Yeah. And then we still had
Um,
some like dream sequences and stuff with Damon, which I honestly I don't remember exactly what happened in them. Um, so
so how do you feel about Damon? Like now that we're gonna get to the finale, how do you feel about Damon's story this season? Do you think it's the weakest part of the season,
definitely,
or is it just my opinion?
no, it's been kind of wandering and meandering. I feel like they could have done this in like an episode, like instead of the whole season. I don't know. There just hasn't. There's
Yeah,
been like small things set up, but we focus so much on Damon a lot of these episodes, and I feel like nothing's really happened until episode 7. So
and it kind of makes us, for me, and maybe I'm reading this the wrong way, but it makes Damon far less interesting. I found him a lot more interesting last season when he felt very unpredictable.
yeah,
And this, it kind of feels like he's cast aside. And I know they're building up something. I know that, but he seems cast aside from the rest of the cast, and
I
it
agree.
like I don't feel unpredictability.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he said he's like going against Rhaenyra and stuff, so he is still like rebelling, kind of.
Like,
So that makes sense
yeah,
with the
yeah,
character. But yeah,
and they're
it's
building,
just
but
he's so separated; it doesn't feel the same as when he's like in King's Landing doing all this stuff behind the scenes and betraying people and
yeah.
doing crazy stuff.
So hopefully it's a decent payoff. Again, we haven't read the book, so I have no clue where this is going.
Yeah, in that scene with Daemon, I I just felt so bad for Caraxes. He's like in the background. His dragon is just like crying and basically being like, "Let's do something. I'm
Yep.
bored." And I was thinking, I feel the same way, Caraxes.
We feel you. We get
Yeah.
it. I know. You know, the one thing I love about the show too, you bring up his dragon. Is there? I feel like the dragons are they really have done a good job making them a character in themselves. At least as far as seeing the connection between the writer and the dragon.
Yeah. As well as being able to like tell them apart really easily too. Um, like they each have their own characteristics, the size,
Yep.
the color, the way they act, like Vagar being grumpy and stuff like that. So I think they've done a
Yeah.
good job distinguishing them for sure.
Um. And yet, so the other thing I asked before we lost connection is so you mentioned as far as there being something that came out of left field. What specifically
Yes.
were you talking about?
The Missaria and Rhaenyra scene was kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like, one, I did not get that feeling that there was something between them at all before this episode. And then,
Yeah.
two, the way it happens is just kind of weird. It starts out with like Missaria talking about her childhood sexual abuse, and then Rhaenyra just like makes a move on her and they start kissing. It was just kind of weird and out of left field.
Weird timing.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I agree. Now I can see Renera, like I can see her, being into women just because I don't know, she's kind of got burned by a lot of men in her
Yeah,
life.
that's true.
Uh, but I think the timing is weird, and I never got like sexual tension between those two
Yeah.
at all. Um, so it did seem random. I mean, I could have seen it maybe if they slowly built up towards it,
Yeah.
like the
Hmm.
tension. But I didn't see the tension personally.
Yeah, I
Did I
agree.
hate? I didn't necessarily hate it or anything.
Sure.
It just came out of left field.
Yeah, and it also makes sense in the fact that I can see Rhaenyra being like lonely. I mean, Damon's abandoned her. The people on the like, she doesn't have any real close connections. The people on the council are just kind of treating her like she's not there. She has Jace, but that's her son.
Yeah,
That's like a family thing. It's just I get that, but I
that's
agree.
true.
It kind of does. It felt like it needed to be hinted at or built up more over
I
the
guess
past
you're right. They
episodes.
built it up. I guess you're right in the sense that they built it up, and like how their relationship is built off of trust,
Yeah.
and so maybe that's what Renera sees.
Yeah. I
But
just think it was
I mean, we'll see where it goes.
yeah, that's true. Nothing really happened in the next episode that so maybe they are like maybe it happened and now they're building it up and I don't know. I did think it was funny when someone came in
Yeah.
and she looked like so guilty. She was like bending over just like all
That'd be
awkward.
so obvious.
Yeah.
Um, Man, no, I agree with that. And as far as the ending of the episode, how did this one end again? Do you remember?
With Sea Smoke choosing Adam. And then
Oh, so that
the
was the ending of the episode.
and I
Okay.
think it also was maybe cut in with like some of the small folk stuff that Missaria has been doing. So she's been like that was another thing in this episode where she sent a bunch of food to King's Landing under Rhaenyra's banner, and
Yes.
it kind of got the small folk to rebel against the Greens.
Smart.
Yeah, and I thought that scene where Alicent and Rhaena, I think it is, were like trapped out when the rebellion kind of stuff was happening was pretty intense.
Hmm.
Like they
Hmm.
they were kind of just in a sea of people all really mad at them. So that was a pretty good scene.
Yeah, you see the guards kind of getting, stabbed by the
Yeah.
folk, and kind of getting overrun. So I kind of, yeah, that was a pretty like scary situation.
Yep. Oh, and
So yeah, like overall,
I have here in my
what's that?
notes after I watched episode 6, I said, I think that dad who was fighting over the food is going to be a dragon rider. So I guess I got that right.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
He had to be. I mean, they keep focusing on him. So there
Yeah.
was a point where I was like, why? I thought this was a one-off thing where he was going to ask the king for the crops or whatever it
Hmm.
was. I don't remember what it was. And then like it kept showing him
Yeah.
randomly every episode. I'm like, what? I thought this was like a one-off thing.
The thing, yeah, that's one thing that tipped me off. And then his hair color. I was like, is he maybe like Targaryen?
Yeah.
Kinda. But so, yeah, that's what tipped it off for me.
I will say, like, um, I guess kind of getting into episode 7. So overall, episode 6, solid episode. Still think it's the weakest one.
Yeah, for sure.
As far as what's his name? Do you remember?
That guy is Hugh.
Hugh's his name. Okay. I will say that dude looks like awesome. Like he looks like he should be a freaking dragon rider.
I agree. And when they were talking about Vermithor and how mighty and how pissed off and like just his actions, I was like, oh, I hope Hugh is Vermithor's rider because I feel like those two would fit each other pretty well.
Yes. Oh, and I mean, let's just talk about that scene. Like that scene was so awesome.
Yeah, that scene was
We didn't
great.
get into detail before, but like
And that was the
I
scene you were
loved that
talking about
shot.
that was like shot all in one, kind of like following different people. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, kind of was his point of view, and you could see like people in the background, getting burned alive and getting stomped on by the dragon. Like it was a terrifying scene,
Yep.
but it was awesome.
It was so cool.
And the setup was cool too. Like, so it was them sending word, Rhaenyra and them, or that Rhaenyra's the queen,
Yep.
right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sending word to all the townsfolk to, come on the ship. It's leaving at a certain time,
Yeah, so they're
and
looking
we will
for.
try and find dragon riders.
Yeah, she asked for anybody who might have Valyrian blood in them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And of course, like you said, Hugh, the guy we've been sort of following, and then the other guy who was allegedly what's his face's brother, the old king's brother,
Yeah.
Rhaenyra's dad, or
Viserys.
what's his Viserys. He
Viserys,
also
yeah.
went.
Yeah, so that's
Hugh
Ulf.
also, yeah.
ULF, I think. Ulf.
Ulf.
Um,
So
I'm
okay,
hoping I'm not getting those two mixed up.
I think you're right. Ulf
Yeah.
was allegedly Viserys's brother, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think so.
Is it brother? And so he gets, he hears the
Oh, wait. Oh,
word
yeah.
too,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he goes, and then the
That's
rest,
Ulf. Yeah. So,
what's that?
I was just confirming. Yeah, Hugh is the dad guy who got Vermithor, and Ulf is the brother of Viserys.
Yeah. Okay.
So one thing about that plan, well, actually, I guess two things about that plan. First, it's interesting to me that they were able to get word to all those people to come and get them out of the city when I thought it was locked down, but without anybody really knowing. I mean, Laris did hear whispers about a new dragon rider, but he didn't hear any whispers about them taking people to Dragonstone. That was a little weird, but maybe they'll talk about it.
Oh, it was lockdown too.
Yeah.
Maybe there's probably like a hidden, path out or something, but we didn't see any of it really.
Yeah. Just them at the ocean getting on the boats.
And you're right, there wouldn't have been any like word or rumors or whispers
Yeah.
that I mean there's a lot of people that was
Yeah, it was a lot.
planning on doing that. Plus you don't see like the ships leaving the beach or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that part was
And then
like it kind of sped it up, I guess. We didn't see
that
any
could
of it.
be. They just wanted to get past that to the good part, which I'm okay with that. The good part was really good. So
yeah.
And then so when the bastards or the people with Valyrian blood get there, the dragon priests basically revolt. They're like, we're not going to be a part of this. basically feeling the same way Jace did, that it should be like a highborn, not lowborns that ride dragons. Um,
Yeah.
so they revolt, and then Rhaenyra basically just does it herself. And Rhaenyra's plan, I was expecting them to like go in one by one and try, but she just kind of lets
That's
them
what I
all
was thinking
stand
too.
there. That seemed like a bad idea.
I was too. I'm like, okay, because she asked who wants to go first, and then the dude walked up, and she kind of walks away and goes up top so she could watch.
Yep.
But then, yeah, it wasn't one by one. It was like the freaking dragon.
Yeah, and when it was
You know,
someone that
and,
we've never seen before, I was like, oh, that guy's not going to be it.
yeah, like this guy's dead. Like it's obvious.
Yep. But then they like the first burn took out, like the first like fire shot by Vermithor took out like half the people in one.
Mhm. Yeah, and then a lot of them fell down
Yeah, which would be
off their little
terrifying.
ledge thing. And yeah, that's kind of where we get the kind of that chaotic scene, which again, like it was such a good scene. Like I was
Yeah.
glued to the screen.
Yep.
I
And
don't
like,
think there's like any music in it or anything. It was just like screams and fire and dragon sound. The dragon sounds, man, are
yeah,
terrifying.
they were great. And like Hugh
Um,
trying to help the girl, and then her
mhm.
getting eaten, and I loved him standing up to Vermithor and just shouting, and Vermithor was like, "Okay, we have the same
He's
energy.
like,
This will work."
yeah. And again, he just looks so. There's something about him. He just looks so cool.
He
Like
looks like a
I think,
Viking. He should be on the Viking show or
yeah,
something.
that's true. Like a big Viking. Like I like want to see this dude and what's his dragon's name?
I believe that's
Ver-
Vermithor.
Vermithor. That's right. I just want to see him and Vermithor like freaking battle, man. I do. I really do.
Yeah. And then to contrast Hugh, Ulf just seems kind of like
Yeah.
a bumbling idiot getting lucky.
Yes.
He just stumbles into oh, what dragon is that? I thought I had it written down.
Isn't it smoke
Silverwing?
something or
I
no?
think it's Silverwing.
Mm, it might be. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
because he stumbles. He
Silverwing.
runs off. He stumbles.
Because Adam gets
Okay.
sea smoke, yeah.
And just,
So Ulf gets
sea smoke.
Silverwing.
Okay.
But yeah, he
And when
just
he
kind of.
randomly stumbles in there, does he like step on the eggs? Was it eggs he stepped on?
That's what it seemed like to me, and I was like, "Ooh, that's not great." Like, why wouldn't that piss off Silverwing? That's weird, but
Yeah. Yeah, that was. But I mean, I guess he smelled the blood or something,
yeah,
Targaryen blood. I don't know.
I guess so. And yeah, Silverwing, I guess, is like,
Um,
okay, I could use some comic relief. Get on.
I like. I will say, like if you want to get a little critical, it was obvious those two were clearly getting the dragons. I mean, they set
Yeah,
up no other characters to like even be like, oh, I wonder which one it's gonna be.
yeah, that's true.
Like they could have like we could have followed like 4 or 5 people and been like, oh, I wonder who's gonna get this. And they all
Yeah,
had like a legitimate chance.
and have a little bit more of a fake
Uh,
out of like someone looking like they're gonna get it and then not. But yeah,
yeah, kind of give a little more intensity as far as like I don't know. We've been following people for a whole season now.
yep,
They're going to get burned alive. But I mean, that's just a little nitpick. I still think it was a great scene.
yeah, I agree.
Um,
And
what?
then
God,
Ulf just like takes Silverwing and flies to King's Landing to show off. That was
oh
pretty
yeah,
funny.
was that planned by Rhaenyra?
I
Because
doubt it.
like she flew back, like Rhaenyra was standing there, and the other dragon, and like she didn't look mad or anything.
Yeah. I mean, he came back okay, so I guess it worked out maybe, but I doubt she
Yeah,
wanted to do that. Although that did lead to the first time I've seen Aemon looking like he kind of lost his cool and freaked out a bit seeing a new dragon with a rider, and
yeah,
him running to
yeah.
Vagar and chasing the school.
That last shot was awesome. Seeing 3 of the dragons up there,
Yeah, that was really cool.
and I wonder. I'm so curious how this finale is going to go because I've been reading comments that people are like, expecting there's like a huge like battle in the book, but they're like, I don't think it's gonna be next episode. I think it's gonna be next season.
Yeah, that's what
There's
I'm a
like a
little worried
couple
about.
different things. So like, I just want to see all these dragons on the screen at once.
Yeah, we kind of got
That's
that,
what
but
I
I want
want
to
to
see him
see.
in
I
action.
mean,
Yeah,
kind of, yeah. But I mean, we didn't get like Damon's dragon. We didn't get. I guess
that's true.
technically we didn't get Damon's dragon.
Yeah.
Uh, is there another one I'm missing? How many? So how many dragon riders are there on Rhaenyra's side now?
So it depends on if it looks like one of Rhaenyra's daughters in the Vale might be getting a dragon too. It kind of hinted at that. Um, remember
Yeah,
that? So
that's right. Yeah.
yeah, if she gets
Mhm.
one, then it would be 5 if you count hers and Damon's, I think.
What about her sons? What's her sons though?
Oh yeah, Jace has one
Jace's.
too. Was Jace's out there? Maybe it's 6 then. Because it's the 3 dragon
So there's
riders we just
Jace's, there's
got.
Rhaenyra's.
Rhaenyra's,
Yeah,
Damon's, so that's 5, and then possibly 6.
if if you can count Damon.
Yeah, that's true. If you count, so 4, maybe 6.
Yeah, yeah, because Jace, Rhaenyra, and then the 3 that just got it, so 5. Yeah, and possibly like you said,
Oh yeah, and
uh,
then yep.
the girl, her daughter, or
Hmm.
whatever, and the other. I don't even know where she's at. She just saw
She was in
the
the
one that got
Vale.
sent off with her kid or sons, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
And they found that she saw like a burning field, and they said there's a wild dragon out there. So it kind of hinted that you're right, that she's gonna find that dragon and
And
claim it.
yep, that'll be cool.
So, so who's what about on the other side? How many dragons are there?
Yeah, that's a good question. I feel like is it just Vagar? I mean, I'm pretty sure
Oh, that's,
Aegon's dragon.
that's right.
Did
Damon's
they
dragon died, right?
die? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Well,
I think yeah,
also
right?
there's a
Yeah.
Targaryen that we haven't heard about, or we've heard about a couple times the last few episodes. Daeron, I think he was like younger, so he was off in Hightower, I believe. Because
Oh,
Allison
that's where
talked
what's her
to her
face's
brother.
dad, right?
Yeah,
Win or something like that.
yeah,
Got
Otto.
sent off.
Hmm.
No, yeah, Otto.
So Aegon has Sunfire. Helena has Dreamfire. Aemond has Vagar, and then possibly Daeron's uh, is Tessarian.
Okay. So then, do they have any dragons with them that aren't haven't claimed a rider? Like any spare dragons? Do we
Um,
know?
I'm not sure. There might be. I think the kids each
Yeah,
had a small dragon. Aegon's kids,
that's right.
but I doubt they're in
Yeah,
fighting shape because they're still
yeah.
young.
Interesting. Any predictions for the finale?
I really hope we see some dragon fights, but I don't know. I just feel like it's going to be saved for next season. So I don't know. I think it'll have a lot to do with Damon. He might like maybe he'll try to assault King's Landing, and then Rhaenyra will have to decide if she joins him or something. Um, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. He's kind of the wild card still, I guess.
Yeah, it's just taken him a
I
whole
just don't.
season to do it.
Yeah, because on that side of things, what I don't know the family member, not his family, but the guy that died and the kid took over.
Yeah,
Do
the
do you have their names
Tullys.
written down?
So it's Grover Tully died. He was old, and Alice seems to have
Yes.
killed him, and then Oscar took over. And yeah, we need to talk about Oscar
Yes.
because that scene was amazing and the surprise of the season to me.
Hmm.
Um,
Oscar.
yes. And we saw Oscar earlier, and he basically told Damon he couldn't do anything because Grover was the one who was like the head of the household. But since he died, now
Yeah,
Oscar is. And Oscar's like a young kid. What, like, he seems like 16, maybe, something like that.
maybe if even.
Yeah, if even. Um, But I thought his character in this was so good. So basically the whole thing is like Damon's trying to get him to just come to his aid and fight with him. But Oscar puts up this, like, he kind of stands up to him and puts him in a position to do two things. So Damon like told the Blackwoods, I think it was, that to like decimate the group that wasn't standing with him, and they did like a bunch of atrocities. And then so Oscar was like basically made Damon pay for those crimes by killing the leader of the Blackwoods. And in doing so, he like won over his own bannerman because he like dealt out justice to this horrible thing that happened, and then also like kind of showed power over Damon and put him in his place, kind of, which I was not expecting a 16-year-old kid to do. That was such a good scene.
I know. I loved it. I thought it was great. I like seeing Damon squirm a little bit.
Yeah, that was a little cathartic, to be honest, because normally it's Damon doing it.
Yeah. And again, I'm very curious where this leads to in this finale. If we see them in this finale, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it does seem like Damon did get his army now, and he has all those bannermen under the Tully's like guidance. So he does have his army. His plan has been to march on King's Landing and take over the throne for himself, and Rhaenyra can join him if she wants. So I kind of feel like that's where he's heading, but I don't know if that'll happen in this next episode.
Yeah. I hope it does.
Yeah, me too.
Is it Harrenhal or no?
Harrenhal, yeah.
Harrenhal? Yeah, okay.
Yep, that's it. Thank you. I just found it too. Jeez.
Oh.
So many names in the show, so many places.
You know, I'm bad at names, like, in general. So the show's like the bane of my name remembering.
And one thing that was really funny in those scenes with Oscar and Damon is that when it seemed like Oscar was getting the upper hand and like kind of forcing Damon to do something he didn't really want to do, just the side-eye looks that Simon Strong was giving Damon was so funny.
He's like, oh.
He's like, uh-oh, what is going to happen? Is something going to blow up?
There's some moments where he's like, oh, crap. What's it going to do? Yeah, I loved it. This season has been great. And honestly, this season solidified House of the Dragon being great. Like, I know we had season 1 and it was awesome, but like I was wondering if it was like a one season wonder kind of, and be consistent for more than one season, and they proved it, I think.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. One thing I have a question about, what do you think was the purpose of the Alicent scenes in this episode? Do you even remember
what else
scenes?
Yeah. I don't. I was gonna say, what was the scene?
She basically like goes out into the woods and brings one guardsman and is just like swimming, and like I don't get it. I don't.
Yeah, her little pity party camping.
Yeah.
That's right, because she said she wants to leave now. This place is disgusting. She sees a rat or whatever. You know, she's going through her crap, and that's right, because she tells him, "I just want you to come, no one else."
Yeah.
That's right. No.
Yeah, I don't know.
I honestly don't know. And it seems to me she's just like pouting, kind of.
Yeah, I feel like the show doesn't normally do stuff without a reason, though. So I wonder if she's gonna like defect and stand behind Rhaenyra eventually, or. But I don't know.
I mean, yeah. What? I guess that's something we didn't talk about. Is Aemond, or Aemon is the eye patch kid, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He did take her off the council. So.
Yep. I think that was. That might have been episode 5, or no, maybe that was episode 6. Yeah,
I think that was 6, not 7.
Yeah,
I think.
And also,
either or.
There's
he took her off the council.
Another thing I wanted to ask to get your opinion on. So Larys is like he talked with Aegon in episode 6 and basically told him like you need to be strong, you need to like try because people are going to underestimate you now and you need to get as strong as you
Yep.
can to like be able to walk. And but in episode 7 he's
Yeah.
like really pushing him when he's like he does not look like he's in a position where he should be like doing physical therapy. So I don't know if it's like a sadistic
Yeah.
thing, he wants to like punish him because he's part of the king, or if he's like really trying to help him to like get over his new issues like with being able to walk. I don't know. What do you think about that?
I know. I found that odd too because I feel like I don't know what side he's on.
Yeah.
I think he is on Aegon's side, and maybe that's his way of he's worrying, but he doesn't want to show it.
Yeah, or just
Like
trying
he's
to like
maybe
he
he's
go ahead.
no. I was just gonna say maybe he truly is trying to like just get him ready, and he's just kind of panicking.
Yeah.
Or it could be the completely opposite, and it's like it is sadistic, and he's just telling him that what he wants to hear, kind of thing.
Yeah, to me, I thought at first, like, I had the feeling that he really did feel bad for him. He, like, can empathize with him because he has this issue now that Laris also deals with, and he knows how to use it as a tool. So that kind of leads me to believe he's doing the physical therapy to try and get him back on his feet and moving so that he'll be able to use his leg as much as possible.
Yeah,
But I don't know for sure because Laris
yeah.
could
It's
always just be out for himself. So I don't know.
another thing too is where did the hand go? Where did he go? The army dude. Did Aemon sent him off, right? Because he wasn't in this last episode.
Cole, is that who you're talking about?
Cole, yeah, he got sent off, correct?
Yeah, I don't remember where to though.
But I know in the episode before, or maybe it was even episode 5, he said, "Okay, it's time for you to head out," kind of thing.
Yeah,
I don't remember where though.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe he's gonna go meet Damon's army. I think they might have been moving for
Yeah,
Harrenhal. Maybe.
they might have, but we have not seen any army
Yeah,
at all, like in the last couple episodes. So
that's true.
I'm curious where maybe that comes back this week. All right, so are you going to watch the finale tonight or no?
I'm gonna try. Yeah,
Yeah,
I want
yeah,
to.
oh, yeah. I am going to watch it tonight too.
I don't think I have
Um,
anything going on, so yeah.
yeah. Well, normally I wait the next day, but I don't know for the finale. Maybe I'll
Yeah,
just watch it
I
tonight.
agree. I normally wait, but so that it's closer to our review. But I think I'm gonna watch it
Yeah,
tonight if I can.
if anything, I'll just rewatch it before
True.
our review.
Yep.
If I like it, if it's good.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, I think that's all I got. It's been great, man, and I'm sad it's ending because we literally are not reviewing any other show right now.
Yeah, that's true. We'll have to figure out something else.
Yeah, so
So yeah, we'll have to figure out what we want to watch next. But yeah, it's over. It's been really good. I've been loving it.
I know we've been spoiled between this and the boys. Like I like the boys, and well, not
Mm.
acolyte, but I was gonna say acolyte. But no, not. oh, oh, that show. But yeah, that's kind of all I got, man. I can't wait for the finale tonight, and I cannot. Hopefully, I cannot wait to talk about it.
Yes, agreed.
It's good.
Same.
I think it will be.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna lower my expectations. I'm not expecting a big battle or anything. If anything, I may be expecting, a couple dragons to go at it or something, but I'm not expecting like some huge battle or anything.
Yeah. That's good to have your expectations low and then hopefully they exceed it.
I mean, even last season, remember, they didn't have a big battle or anything. It was more of an intimate, like
Yep.
Damon, murdering his cousin.
Yeah. That's true.
So yeah, we will find
See.
out.
Yep. Oh, I did have a show suggestion. I looked it up though. It's not coming out till November, but you should watch season 1 of Arcane. Have you seen Arcane?
Oh yeah, yeah, I did. I saw like an episode or two.
You should watch the whole season because I want to talk about season 2 when it comes out.
I know everyone obsesses about that first season.
It's a great show.
So I know I will watch it. And I think I think I read somewhere that season 2 is going to be the last season. It's just a 2-season thing.
Oh, okay. I could see that.
I think. Maybe it was 2 or 3 seasons. Like, I don't think it's going to be.
Yeah.
I swear I thought it said season 2 was going to be the final season, but.
It might be.
But no, I'll watch it. I'll watch the first season. I have time, but I'll definitely watch it because I've heard nothing but.
And yeah, season 2 is the final chapter of this League of Legends story. I think they might do other stories within the League of Legends universe, but Arcane's mostly about like Jinx and Vi, so they're probably ending that part.
Okay, and then focusing on other characters, probably like spin-offs of.
Yeah, that's what I would assume. I don't know if anything's been like confirmed on that, but
that's kind of cool though.
Yeah,
if they would do that. But I will watch it. So I'll definitely watch it. Heard great things, and I'll be prepped before it starts. You said November?
Yeah, November.
Okay. Yep, I'll have it watched by then.
Cool.
I'll watch it as we get closer to season 2.
Yeah. I'll probably rewatch it too. Maybe we can talk about the whole of season 1 when it gets close.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Okay.
All right. You ready to move on?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do some video game music trivia. So I've got 10 songs for you here, and you're going to give me the game that they come from. You're going to guess the game. And there's also a theme to this one. So at the end, if you can tell me the theme that connects all these games, you'll get a bonus point. And just to say, I think this might be the hardest one I've made, so good luck.
Oh, great.
And if you need a hint, I can give you the year the game came out.
Okay.
So let's get started with the first song. What video game is this song from?
Oh, hold on. That actually sounds. That beginning part sounded familiar. What year?
This game came out in 2012.
Okay, 2012. Intro. It sounds familiar.
And so I will give you one other hint. There's been many versions of this game. The original version came out in 2011, and then they've added stuff to it and like changed the titles with each version and stuff. So this specific one's from 2012, but the original game came out in 2011.
Oh, interesting. Is it? God, why does it sound so? It sounds familiar. I'm gonna go. I'm getting like a. What am I getting? That sounds familiar right there. The do 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 do. Oh, that sounds cool. Do 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 do.
I know all these songs sound amazing.
Is it? Oh man, I'm just gonna take guesses. God, what came out 2011, 2012? Let's say. Is it like a? I don't know, like a. This could be way off, but like a Dishonored game.
Let's see, is it Dishonored?
No.
I like the guess.
Is this the only other guess? And this could be way off too. Is it a Persona game? That sounds Persona-y, and I have no clue which one. 2011 wouldn't be 5. So either 3 or 4.
Let's see. Is it
Persona 4, maybe?
Okay, let's guess Persona 4. Let's see. No.
God, right. What is it?
This is The Binding of Isaac, Wrath of the Lamb. I like the
That
Persona
sounds
guess
cool.
because it has been like re-released under different names and stuff, so I could see where you're going with that. Yeah, it does sound cool. I've never played Binding of Isaac. I want to now though, because the music seems awesome.
You know, I don't know if I've ever played it too, but I swear that sounded so familiar.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same way.
Huh. Interesting.
Let's move on. I told you these are going to be hard.
We would have played this. I feel like if you had played this was probably super easy.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's move on to the next one. What game is this song from?
Whoa. Whoa.
I told you all these songs are amazing.
What year?
This came out in 2015.
2015. Oh man. Okay. I feel like maybe you're gonna be going with like indie type games. Because what came out in 2015? There is a game we've talked about before. We even had it on another quiz. I don't think you've played it, and I've played a little bit of it. Undertale, maybe? It sounds like Undertale.
Let's see, is it Undertale? I like the guess a lot. I could totally see that.
Oh man,
I do have another
hint.
I have another hint, but it might give it away too much.
Oh god.
But if you're lost, I'll give it to you. So.
Yeah, you could just give it to me.
There's a version of this game, or a second of this game, made by the same developer that is Hyrule themed or Zelda themed.
Oh. Yeah. Dynasty Warriors?
Let's see, is it Dynasty Warriors? No, I can see that too.
Oh my lord, what is this song?
I'm pretty sure you played this one too. I know.
I know what it is now. I know what it is. It's the stupid not stupid. It was a good game actually. That dancing one with the oh god.
Now you just got to remember the name.
I don't. Hold on. I'm gonna get it. Oh yeah. I remember the Cadence of Hyrule, but is it the other one?
Yep, it sure is. Cadence
of
Hyrule.
Of Necromancer. Necromancer, is it? I think.
I think I'll give it to you.
Necromancer. I mean, you don't need to give me the point, but
it's Crypt of the Necromancer. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. I don't get this is like my fifth guess, so I won't get the point. But yeah,
I don't know.
The second you said that, I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
But now you say that, it makes 100% sense.
Yep. Amazing song, by the way.
Oh, and all the funny thing is, I was gonna joke and say like I was just like Dance Revolution or something.
It is a rhythm game. Yep. All right. Next up, what game is this song from?
Interesting. What year?
This came out in 2018.
2018. Again, that sounds familiar too. It sounds like I'm probably gonna be wrong again, but it sounds like Celeste. Is it Celeste?
Let's see, is it Celeste?
Oh my god.
Celeste has such good music, so I can see why, but nope.
They kind of sound. maybe I'm going the wrong vibe. And maybe the vibe it initially gave me was like a like a I don't know, like a fantasy, like night game. God, I don't know. Man, you did make this one hard.
Yeah, this is a tough one. I
don't know
think
if I haven't. Yeah,
I think you may have played this game. I know it's on like Game Pass, and I think also the PlayStation Plus one. So you may have just seen it. I'm not totally sure you played it.
the only other one, so it is giving me like a night type vibe for some reason. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, wait a second. No. You said it's good on. Is it on PlayStation Plus?
I thought it was, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
No.
It might just be on Game Pass.
I don't know, man. I'm stumped.
All right, you want the answer?
Yeah, I do.
This is Dead Cells.
Oh, Dead Cells. Okay. Yep, I've heard of that.
Yeah, I played it a little bit. It's pretty fun, but I didn't get that into it.
Dead Cells.
Also, amazing music.
Apparently.
All right, let's move on to the next one. What game is this from?
Very, wow. Kind of sounds like a little sinister, a little hopeful. I don't know. What year?
This came out in 2021.
Oh, 2021. Interesting. So not too long ago. So this sounds... ...2021. Oh, man. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it sounds cool.
It's kind of giving me like I don't know, like a weird like I could go two ways. It kind of sounds like what are those games called? Like those games like the Walking Dead. Like, have you heard of Life is Strange? Like, it kind of sounds like one of those.
Yeah. Yep. Good
story
games.
games. I don't know if that came out in 2021. I think they did re-release it, though. I don't remember what year it was. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. That or it kind of. I never played the game, but no, it wouldn't be that. I don't think.
I will also say I only played this game because you suggested it.
So I suggested it.
Yeah, you told me I should play it, and I tried it because you said that. And it was a fun game.
Man. Could it be... Oh, there's a few I could think of, maybe. Could it be... I know I suggested... Did I ever suggest Returnal to you? I don't know if I did. Man, I'll just go with... I don't know if I ever... God, I don't know. I'm just going with Life is Strange. I don't even know if I've ever suggested that, but it did get re-released, and I think it was a few years ago. So I'm going to guess that.
Let's see, is it Life is Strange? No.
No. The only other one I can think of is... maybe the other thing I got in my head was like Resident Evil Village, maybe. Because I know I recommend Resident Evil to you. Freaking Returnal. Let me guess Returnal. Is it Returnal?
Thank you.
Yes. Oh my God, I should have just went with Returnal.
You said it.
I should have just went with Returnal. Oh my God. My gut said Returnal, but I second guessed myself because I'm like, did I tell you to play that?
Oh, you got there. You got there. Okay.
I knew it kind of sounded spacey.
Yep.
And, I knew it.
Yep. Yeah, that was a fun
Man.
game too.
Did you beat it?
No. I
No,
played it
yeah.
like 5 times or something. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Okay, next up. What game is this song from?
Sounds cool.
Yeah, it sounds so cool.
What year?
This came out in 2019.
Oh, okay. Oh, it sounds like a Borderlands type game. Or like that. What was that one? There was one I played for a little bit, and I know you played. What was it called? The Outer Wild. Oh no! It sounded like the Outer Worlds.
Let's see, is it The Outer Worlds? No. I'm like 90% sure you played this game.
Or it could be 2019. Yeah, I have 2 different guesses. Hopefully I guess the right one. Because it kind of sounds... I almost get like a zombie feel, like a 28 Weeks Later feel. So maybe... I don't even know if you would have this on here, but Days Gone?
No, it is not Days Gone.
Alright, one more guess. It kind of sounds... And I haven't played it in a while, so I don't know if this would... I don't remember what the game sounds like, but Astral Chain?
Let's
I know
see.
it came out right before COVID.
Let's see if it's Astral Chain. No.
What was it?
This was Hades.
Oh, Hades, yeah.
Such a great
I have played
soundtrack.
that,
Yeah.
I have played that.
I thought this was the only one you were going to get, to be honest.
Yeah. I haven't played that in forever, and I never beat it.
Yeah, I haven't beat it either. I still play it every now and then, though. It's so much fun.
Man.
My wife also likes watching this game, so that's why I pick it up and play it every now and then. And I need to get Hades too. Okay.
That's right. That just came out last year, hasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, now that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games, think back and see if there's any like similarities between them that might help you guess the next ones.
Yeah.
Although
Okay.
I kind of loaded the back ones with the harder ones, so good luck.
Oh God, these weren't the hard ones.
Nope. Okay, let's see the next game. What game is this song from?
Oh man. Sounds intense.
Yes, it does.
Whoa. That's not what I expected that to go. What year?
This came out in 2016.
2016. Okay.
I have not played this game. I'm not sure you have either. You might not even know the game, so good luck. You might have heard of it.
Interesting. So, I'm gonna go with like a... I don't think it's gonna be some big AAA type game. In what? 2016. I don't... Okay, did that come out that year? So it sounds like Well, again, I don't know if it sounds like it because I haven't played it in forever, but I got it. I believe it was on VR too. I believe I played on there. It's called like, what was it called? Like hot. What was it called? Super hot? Is that what it's called? I think it's where you. Yeah, I played in VR where you. Go,
yeah, that's the game you're thinking of.
Yeah. Super shot is what I'm thinking of. Or
super hot. Let's see if it's super hot.
Yeah.
No. Good guess. I like that guess.
Oh shoot, man.
The game, I will say, it is similar to Super Hot in that it's about guns. Like, that's a big part of the gameplay. That's a hint I can give you.
Oh. It's about speaking a different language. What's this? I don't know, man.
All right.
I don't know. Do you got any random hint?
Let me look up something about it. Let's see. It was developed by Dodge Roll and Mythic Entertainment. It was on the Switch, PS4, and Mac OS.
And Mac OS. No, that didn't help me. What is it?
This is Enter the Gungeon.
Well, I have heard of this.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
It's a dungeon-based games with guns, right?
Yep, exactly. That's why I gave you the gun hint.
I have heard
it's
of that,
in the
though.
name, but
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Have you played that or no? You said you haven't?
I have not, no. It looks interesting, though.
You have not. I haven't either, but I have heard of it.
Okay. This next one I know you've heard of. So let's see. What video game is this song from?
Oh, like that. Hello, man. What year?
This came out in 2020.
It sounds kind of reggae, man.
It does. I will say, we did have this one on one of our Guess the Game entries.
We did. Interesting. Okay.
And we did not get it right, but we should have.
Man, we didn't get it right.
But we should have.
I'm trying to remember back. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, I like that, though.
Yeah, it's a good bass line.
If we didn't get it in our thing. I'm gonna guess. That's a good hint too. I think the only one I could think of that we didn't get. Oh man. I don't know, man. I'm kind of pooped. Stumped.
You giving up on this one?
Yeah, I really like the song though.
I know. That's why I started again.
I like this song.
Okay. This is Spelunky 2.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
That's right.
I had guessed it for like 2 other ones in that time we did it, and then didn't guess it on when it was actually Spelunky 2. And it is my greatest shame.
Spelunky 2, man, that has a bopper.
I know. It's good. I was doing some research,
like this song.
the consensus is Spelunky 1 has better songs than Spelunky 2, but I found this one and I was like, I want this one in here.
I know. I like this song, man.
Yeah. Okay.
So chill.
Next up, I think that was in Ice Caves in Spelunky 2, if I remember correctly.
Oh. It's like the opposite of like reggae beachy.
I know. When you said it, I was like, yeah, I could see that. I don't think that fits the level, but yeah. All right, 3 more. Let's see. What game is this song from?
Hey, I will admit, even though I haven't played a lot of these games, so they're harder for me, these songs do bump, man.
I know. Same.
What year is this?
Okay, so this was fully released in 2020. There was like a alpha or beta version released in 2019.
Oh, an alpha version.
Or like free whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah.
I like that. I might be stumped again, man. I like it.
Yeah, I don't know if you've even heard of this game. I've heard of it, but I didn't know too much about it. But this song was just so good, I couldn't help but include it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can pop it up. I don't have a guess.
Okay, this is Risk of Rain 2.
I have not even heard of this one.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Interesting.
All right. Next song.
Okay.
What game is this song from?
Oh, interesting. What year is this?
This came out in 2017.
2017. Okay, what was that?
I know you've heard the name of this game because I'm pretty sure I've guessed this game for some of the Guessthe.game things we played. Although I didn't get it right, so we haven't had the game on Guessthe.game, but I've guessed it.
Yeah. 20. What year did you say? 2017?
2017.
Interesting.
And after your first guess, I have one more hint that might help.
I guess I have would be. I don't know if you've ever mentioned this one, but this is the first one that popped in my head. It kind of sounded dream. Have you heard of Little Nightmares?
I've heard of it. Yep.
You want to
go with that
one?
Let's see. Is it Little Nightmares? No. Okay, I'm pretty sure you haven't played it, but this is a deck building strategy video game. Is what it's listed on Google.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm trying to remember. Is it? Man, I'm not sure.
You want the answer?
I'm stumped again. Yeah.
Okay, this is Slay the Spire.
Oh, yep, you have said that, yep.
Yep. It's an interesting game. I tried it out a couple times.
Oh, you have tried it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Interesting.
All right, last one. Again, I'm not sure you've heard of this one. I heard about this one a long time ago. And just at the jump, I'll tell you that this came out in 2012.
Okay. The only game until 2012 was 3. So is it? I have it way off base, but I have played this game a long time ago. Is it? I don't know if it sounds like that though. I'm just gonna guess it. Is it Journey? I believe it's called.
Let's see. Is it Journey? No. I'll give one more hint. It's based around a spaceship and piloting a spaceship.
Piloting a spaceship. Interesting.
You're not like piloting it directly, but you're like managing all the systems to make it go.
Yeah. Cool.
And again, another great song.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I am not sure if I know it.
All right, you want the answer?
Yeah, you can give me the answer.
This is FTL, Faster Than Light.
I feel like you mentioned this game before.
I might have. I never played it, but it seems really cool, and I do want to try it.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but yeah, I have not played it.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, you can get an extra point. Right now, I've given you 2 points, so you can get up to 3. If you can guess the theme of all these games, what binds these games together? So we can go back through them, and you can make your guess.
Yeah.
So we have FTL, Faster Than Light, Slay the Spire, Risk of Rain 2, Spelunky 2, Enter the Gungeon, Hades, Returnal, Dead Cells, Crypt of the Necrodancer, and The Binding of Isaac.
I mean, they're all indie games. Does that count as a guess? Indie games, or is that too general?
Is Returnal an indie game? That's not.
Well, I guess not.
That's not.
It's
what
not
I
an
had.
indie game. It's a low budget game. Or yeah, no, you're right. Okay, then the other thing, go through them again. You don't have to say them. Just like seeing the screenshots.
Binding of Isaac, Crypt of the Necrodancer, Dead Cells, Returnal, Hades, Enter the Gungeon, Spelunky 2, Risk of Rain 2, Slay the Spire, FTL.
Oh man, maybe every game has like monsters or demons you fight, maybe, or undead.
That's not what I was going for, but I wonder if that's true for all of them. I don't know if in Spelunky 2 you do. And FTL, no.
FTL.
Yeah. So that's not what I
I'm
was
not
going
sure
for.
then. What were you going for?
Okay, these are all roguelike games.
Yeah. I was thinking too much of like the look.
Yeah, gotcha.
Not the gameplay.
Yep, and what I realized from putting this together
sense.
is that every single roguelike game has amazing music. It's like insane.
Apparently. Like this, man, I absolutely did horrible on this, and I feel like if you play these games, it's probably I feel like it would be obvious.
Yeah.
But Man, they were good freaking music. Like, just the
Yes,
music makes me want to go play all of them.
they were. I'm definitely going to be using these in other videos. Some of his
Yeah.
music. Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, I need to play some of those.
Yeah.
Especially
Which one?
that Binding of Isaac one was really good, and then
Yeah.
also the Spelunky 2 one, man.
Yeah. That was.
Man, that was good stuff.
Yep. Yeah, I did preface with this is the hardest one that I've made so far, so it makes sense
Yeah,
that it was hard. So
I like it though, because sometimes like I feel like it make me want to play some of these and kind of broaden my horizon in
yeah,
games.
same.
So yeah, that was good.
All right, well
Sweet.
let's see if we can redeem yourself on these. Let's get into
Yes,
play some guess
I
the
could.
game. Yeah,
I could probably only do like a few of these ones. Like we'll do like three maybe.
sure, we can do that.
Okay. Okay.
Um, so we'll play guess the game. We're gonna guess a game based on the screenshots. There'll be 6 of them if we have issues figuring out from one, and the number will change to yellow if we get in the right series but not the right game. So I've seen this hallway probably hundreds of times, so I know what this is, but I'm curious if you do.
Wow, it looks like a simulator game,
Interesting, I could see that.
but
This is actually a spot the difference kind of game, if it's the game I'm thinking of.
yeah, I'm
So
not
you
sure.
like
What do
this is
what do you have?
I think it's exit 8.
I've
And
never even heard of that.
basically you walk down a hallway and you basically try and spot if anything's changed in the hallway, and if it is, you like walk backwards. If it's the
Interesting.
same, you walk forwards, and you have to get through like 8 instances of it. So let's see if it's
Okay,
exit 8. Yes, it was.
nailed it.
It's a really cool game. It's like
Dang,
horror themed too. Like if you get it wrong, you'll like die in weird ways and like
that
get spooked.
sounds interesting.
It's a really cool game. It's like an
Huh?
indie game too. Yeah, it's fun.
Interesting.
Okay. Well, that was a quick one. Here we go. 528. Okay. This
Um,
has a very specific art style.
yeah, kind of like cartoony-ish a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like Borderlands-y, but I don't recognize this from Borderlands. And I
And
don't
what
know what
is
that
that?
is.
Is that a tip of a hat or something?
Or a spear.
Hmm. Or a spear?
So the games that have this like cell shading like this, I'm thinking Borderlands, I'm thinking like 13. What other games have that?
I feel like this is more cartoony feeling than Borderlands.
Yeah.
Like, like this looks more of like a. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I don't have a guess off this image.
Okay. 213. It's not, but let's see what the next one is. Oh, I know this one.
Oh, is this that wolf game?
Yep.
Whatever it's called.
The
Yeah,
Wolf
the Wolf
Among
Among Us.
Us.
Yeah,
Yes, great game.
yeah,
Nice.
yep,
Yep. That makes sense.
yeah.
Okay. We're burning through these. Let's see if we can do
Sweet.
5 of them.
Okay.
Ooh, this one maybe not so much.
It's an older game
This seems
or an
like,
indie game.
yeah, it could be. It seems like an old NES game where you're like shooting and this guy like pops up and you like shoot him, like the Punisher. I played the Punisher game on the NES and people pop up in windows like this, but it doesn't look like the Punisher.
And what is that like? Is that like magic?
It does look
Like, is
like
that
magic.
sorcery?
Yeah. Hmm.
I don't know.
Let's. What is Darkest Dungeon? What's that?
Boyfriend dungeon.
Yeah, not Boyfriend Dungeon. Too old for Metacritic.
Oh,
Um,
This it looks like it's like a fantasy type game. Like
Yeah.
this looks like a knight with an arrows. The other one looked like a sorcerer. So I don't know. Maybe you pick your kind of character to play with. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I
But
wonder if
as
it's
far as
like,
I don't know again.
it looks old. I wonder if it's an old Ultima game. I've never played them, but I know of them. Not DOS and Amiga.
I
Well,
do not
what
know.
about, speaking of roguelikes, what if it's just the original Rogue that it's all based off of? Although I think that's like text based. Maybe like
Rogue
um
2? I
yeah,
don't know.
where was that? Rogue Legacy 2. RPG and puzzle elements. Did they have an old like Dungeons and Dragons? Chronicles of Mystara. Let's try that.
All right.
Oh, it is a Dungeons and Dragons game.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe Tactics. I have the Beholder. Dark Alliance. I feel like I've heard of
Dark
that one.
Alliance? I feel like I've heard of that too.
Oh, oh man.
Oh, last guess. Uh, uh
Then Heroes or
wait, scroll up.
Tactics. Right. So it could be Tactics, or it could be Dungeons and Dragons Heroes. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. But
Yeah, I feel like Tactics is a different style of RPG.
yeah, I
Maybe I'll
agree.
watch it wrong.
Oh, wait, I thought we did we not
Oh,
guess Eye of the Beholder? Huh. Oh well, I thought we guessed that, but
well, yeah,
interesting. I didn't know they had old Dungeons and Dragon games like this.
I didn't either.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Alex had to leave, so we're gonna just try and do 7 more so we get 10 of these done. And I think it would be fun to maybe start from the very beginning. So we've been doing it kind of in the middle from where we started, but let's try day 1 of this. Okay, well, that's pretty obvious to me. That looks like Mass Effect. I think... Which one is that? It's so grainy. The first one? Nope. Mass Effect. Is it 3? Yes, it was Mass Effect 3. Okay, great game. Alright, well, let's try the next day. Okay, maybe these first ones will be a little bit too easy. This is my all-time favorite game. The Zora's Fountain in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Best game ever made. Okay, let's see if these get a little bit harder. Alright, that looks a little bit harder, although with the skybox and the tree, it's reminding me of Outer Wilds, which is another amazing game. I don't know if that's it, but let's go ahead and see. Okay. This is an amazing game. If you haven't played it, don't look up anything about this game and just go play it. It is absolutely amazing. Okay, this one I don't immediately know, so that's good, I think. It's very deserty. I'm thinking maybe Red Dead Redemption or Red Dead Redemption 2. Other than that, I don't really have a guess, so I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Let's try the second one. Ooh, it's not. Okay. So now we have snow. Huh. What could this be? Maybe like a Ghost Recon? I don't know why it's giving me that. But Ghost Recon Wildlands, maybe. I haven't played that. but let's see. Ooh, PS4. Okay. This is making me think Horizon Zero Dawn for some reason. Although it could be The Last of Us? No, I'm gonna do Horizon. Oh, it was nice. Man, they've had a lot of good games on these first ones. That is also a really fun game. Okay. Ooh, this looks familiar, but I don't think I've played it. It has an interesting art style. I want to say it kind of looks like a... what is it? Monkey Island? Secret of Monkey Island, maybe? Oh my goodness. I did not think that was going to be it. Nice. I also have not played that game, just seen things about it. Alright, LucasArts. Cool. Okay, what do we have here? This looks kind of like a Grand Theft Auto style game, although I don't think it is Grand Theft Auto. So what's another one? Like True Crime Streets of LA, or I guess it could be like maybe like a Crazy Taxi? I kind of want to throw that out. Crazy Taxi 2. No, okay. So it is some kind of racing or open world game like Grand Theft Auto. Maybe... Let's throw out a Grand Theft Auto just to make sure it's not. Let's do Grand Theft Auto 3. Oh, it was. Okay. That just looked so grainy and cartoony almost that I didn't think it was Grand Theft Auto. Okay. Ooh, not much to go on here. For some reason I want to say this is like a Metal Gear Solid or maybe a Resident Evil. Which one would it be? 3 or 2? Let's go 2 and see. Oh, it is a Resident Evil. Alex would be much better at figuring out which one this was. Because I have not played many of them. Well, I did say 3 at first. Let's see. Nope. GameCube. So is this the... Ooh, what Resident Evil was just on GameCube? Code Veronica? I have no idea. Oh, God. Is this just one? I thought those were on PlayStation. Nope, I have no idea which Resident Evil is only on GameCube. Revelations, maybe? Jeez, I have no idea. Wait, is this... Hold on, I played this level. Is this Resident Evil 4? That's the one I played most recently. Okay, it looked older than that. But I guess it's just the... I guess I did play the remake, so I didn't see it, what it looked like originally, so maybe that's why. Interesting. Okay. Let's do like 3 more. Okay, I feel like I've seen this. What have I seen this? No. No, actually I don't recognize it. Kinda looks like a horror setting. Or it could be like a Portal or maybe Half-Life. I kind of want to throw out maybe Half-Life 2. No. This is kind of reminding me of Crysis for some reason. Let's see if it's Crysis. Nope. Man, this looks so familiar. PC, PS3, and Xbox 360. Could this be a... It's on both consoles. Could it be a BioShock? Like BioShock 2? No, I feel like we've had that before. I don't know, let's just see. Okay, puzzle. So my first instinct with Portal was correct. This would be Portal 2 then? Okay. I should have just gone with my gut. And that's why it looked so familiar, because I have played it. Okay. Well, that definitely would have given it away. Ooh, this looks interesting. I don't recognize it. Is that like a console, or is that like a crate that's been dropped? Or just a pillar? What was that one? PlayStation 1. Is it The Last Guardian? I don't know why, but this big open area makes me think of a giant creature that should be here. So let's just see. Nope, and it looks older than that. 91% on Metacritic. This doesn't look that familiar to me. I wonder if it's an old, like, Tomb Raider game, maybe? It's not. It's on PS2. Oh, maybe it's Ico and... What is that? Shadow of the Colossus? This is, I'm going way out of my depth here because I don't know much about this game. I've just heard of it. But I think The Last Guardian is similar. Oh, it was! Nice! Okay, so my guess of giant creatures actually led me down the right path. Not bad, not bad. Okay. She looks familiar. It looks like an N64 era. I remember vaguely playing a 3D Mega Man game that it kind of feels like, looks like this. Was it Mega Man 64? Yeah, I don't know if this is right. Let's see. Oh, it's a golf game. Mini golf. Crazy Mini Golf 2, maybe? Let's see. Nope. N64. Okay, so it's not necessarily mini golf. Is there something called Golf 64? I didn't play any golf games on the Nintendo 64. Let's try Let's Golf 2. Is it just Mario Golf? Those didn't look like any Mario characters. Do you just play as a regular people in Mario Golf? I guess you do. Okay. Okay, you can play as Mario. That's good to know, but I did not know there were so many regular people. Or is that supposed to be like Professor Oak or something? I don't know. Okay. Let's do one more and we'll call it a day. Okay, so we have an army guy here. Is this an old Call of Duty or is it... I feel like I already guessed Ghost Recon, so I can't guess that again. Let's do Which one would this be? Call of Duty 2? No, that looks too... too new for Call of Duty 2. I don't think it's Modern Warfare, but let's just see if it's a Call of Duty game. It is. Okay, that looks like Black Ops then. Black Ops 1? No? Which one is this? Is it just Black Ops 2? I thought that character was in Black Ops, but I could be wrong. I think I am. Which one did I guess? I did 4 Modern Warfare. Maybe it is a different Modern Warfare game. Modern Warfare 3? I don't remember that one that much. 2009. Okay, we can do this. 2009, I think, was Modern Warfare 2. Was it? I don't know which one of these is which. Okay, it was Modern Warfare 2. Thank goodness. All right. Well, that wasn't too bad. Me on my own, I got all of them. Okay. Took me a few tries on some of them, but that's not bad. And then when Alex and I played, we got that one. The Exit 8. I think we did miss... Yeah, we missed one, but we got Wolf Among Us. And then missed this Dungeons & Dragons, which we did identify it as Dungeons & Dragons. We just didn't get Eye of the Beholder. Okay. All right, well, that was fun. Thanks for joining me on my Guess the Game podcast, solo podcast. Thanks, everyone, and we will talk to you next week.